Young Thug and Gunna. So they've been indicted on a RICO charge for racketeering for the YSL crew. They have an 88-page document and about 28 members. What does this mean for the rap community? To me, this proves one thing. Us as fans, honestly, us and the labels, we push this. This is the type of stuff we want. We want rappers who are about their life. We have the rappers like Lil Uzi, Juice World, and I don't want to get on Juice World too much. I don't want to talk about the drugs, but Juice World, Lil Uzi, and other rappers like that were coming out who didn't necessarily perpetuate gang activity or violence. They were just more about on the emotional side. Honestly, it's not about you promoting it or saying it in your lyrics necessarily. It's about what are you doing outside of music that matters. Because a lot of these artists, they say a lot of things in these lyrics. To me, I feel like, that's art. People can channel their emotions, and anger, it's an emotion also. And I feel like rappers should be allowed to channel that. And in this day and age, that's the only form of genre where people go to express their anger. Before, a lot of people used metal and heavy rock, but now we have rap and hardcore rap and trap rap and this, a lot of dissing and drill rap. It's used to express their emotions. To me, it's a different thing when you talk about your past. You lay down stories about things that happen, or artists, rappers should take the Spike Lee route. You can talk about gang, you can talk about things that happen, but it's to the point where the fans, we feel like we have to give a valid check to make sure these niggas doing this or something. Like we really are like that. And I feel like this, man, we got two artists here and more artists, because there's Yak Gotti, Lil Duke, and I'm one of those guys because I see a lot of people there talking about it. I'm one of those guys that, man, I listen to YSL. I listen to a lot of the people out there. Rest in peace to Lil Keed. He actually died the other day, about like 2 days ago. And I was one of those people who actually took the time to listen to those guys, because a lot of people tried to aim them as Young Thug sons, and they're just Young Thug carbon copies. And to an extent, they are very similar to Young Thug. In my opinion, I feel like they took a lot of Young Thug aspects and they animated it and did it into a way and moved it and carved it into their own style. Lil Keed, to me, and I don't want to go on too much of a rant, but I do want to give him a little small tribute right here. I do think he deserved that. Lil Keed, he was very animated with his vocals, and every time he came on the song, I was surprised, because every time he tackled the song, he always tackled it in a way where you didn't know how he was going to sound. Yeah, sometimes it was inaudible, but you didn't know how he was going to sound on the song. And to me, he grabbed that aspect from Young Thug and he took it and amped it up times 10, and he did it really well. Rest in peace to Lil Keed. And we as fans and the labels, because I'm going to keep putting my foot on the label's neck, because yes, us as fans, we do push it. That makes the labels pay attention to these artists. But at the same time, these labels, they have the money, the funds, and the means to push artists who are not doing this bullshit, honestly. But they don't. They choose to push the artists that are perpetuating this. And I'm not gonna be, because I'll be sitting here being a hypocrite if I didn't say I didn't like some of the music that comes out. But at the same time, I feel like artists should take a more story aspect of this. Like, come on, man. If we're gonna use this violence, we need to be smart with it, honestly. Because if you think about it, look at movies, TVs, and I know everybody always say this. They don't they don't go at Spike Lee. They don't go at all of these directors, but these directors aren't doing this. You know what I'm saying? Yet honestly, bro, yes, if you were in that life, I understand, because man, living in the hood is hard to do shit. But when you get out of that life, you get opportunities. Why stay in it? Why keep perpetuating evil acts? A lot of these artists, they think because they get this money that they can just do what they want, and that's not the case. You can't just walk around and pay people to kill people, and they will listen, they will find you. And it's unfortunate what happened to Young Thug and Gunna, but because I'm the type of person where I I started getting into music really into the early 2010s, and a lot of gangster rap, I like it. I enjoy a lot of gangster and hip hop rap that came out. I grew up in the South, so it's all blasted everywhere. You don't have no choice but sometimes to like some of it that's gonna come out. But to me, I feel like artists, man, we come to a point where I honestly think rappers and artists in general, they should kind of back away from social media as much. Post when you're about to post your new song or post your latest album. I think when it comes to certain things, especially these artists, these rappers turning your ops and shit, like bro, a lot of you artists, when it comes to stuff outside of rap, if it wasn't for the shit outside of rap, y'all would not be rapping. This the shit that pisses me off. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all not even really into rap like that. Y'all just doing this as a way to taunt your ops. If y'all was not worrying about your ops, if y'all was doing something else, if nobody was listening to y'all music, if you could just make this song and keep it on your damn computer, you would not do it. Because honestly, bro, what's the point of it? Y'all don't really care about music. Y'all don't care about the craft. Y'all don't care about hitting bars or punchlines. Y'all just want to turn ops and shit. I want to see more artists who actually care about the craft of music, who actually want to make good albums and test themselves. Why all of this dumbass shit outside of rap? Like, why would I, in my godforsaken mind, have the opportunity to get out of the hood, get money, get the chance to change the lives of my family and shit? Why would I still stay and do the same shit I was doing in the hood? That's my whole thing. Man, these artists are really talented and they shouldn't be going through this. But I'm gonna leave it at this. I didn't want to make this video too long. Shout out to Young Thug and Gunna. I wish they get a slap on the wrist and understand what's going on and focus more on music, focus more on their business, and leave the streets alone. Cause it's gonna get you nowhere, man. Follow me, Solid D, on Instagram. I'm gonna do more videos. Peace out.